All right, people of Earth, as you can see behind me, the Corolla is on a lift, which is less than ideal for various reasons. We did not film building the bumper. If you guys have watched my YouTube shorts, you'll find out that that's been built. In case you're wondering, if you're really curious on it, it is like plastic and a combination of rivets, more rivets, even more rivets, and a half inch piece of birch plywood that was cut and custom made by a buddy of mine who's standing behind the camera, who doesn't want to be seen or talk to the camera. So you're probably curious what we are today. To start with, you'll notice that the fart can that normally is right here is gone. Once again, if you watch the YouTube shorts, you know it now comes out the side. You should be able to see it right here. And that is because we are doing the aero package. It's getting, for the most part, smooth underneath, and then we are adding a big, gigantic diffuser right around this general area. We're gonna try to not have to cut the trunk pan, because that's a whole nother crumple zone, and the rules of 24 hours of lemons. If you mess with that, there's a good chance they're gonna fail you out of tech. So we're gonna do our best to work around this, even though ideally we would cut this out, raise it, and then put it back. And this has to go, this is the old exhaust one. So the video is I'm just gonna let it roll. I'm gonna put you somewhere over that general direction, that way it's out of our way, and him and I are gonna work, and then probably talk some shenanigans, I'm sure. There are gonna be some adult beverages drank, so this could get very interesting very quickly. The other thing, I don't know if it's on camera, I'm gonna blur that word out. There is a charity called Lemons of Love, and I personally, I run 24 Hours of Lemons, but I did not realize, because I wasn't paying attention probably, that they are a charity for cancer victims. This, for various reasons, has become very near and dear to my heart as of late, as of yesterday, as a matter of fact. So if you would, guys, go to just Google Lemons of Loves. I'll put a link down in the description. If you guys are able to give a donation to them. I know some of you donate to me through Patreon. If you would please kind of stop that for the time being. I prefer you go to the Lemons of Love and make a donation there. It would mean a lot to me personally. So in the meantime, guys, that's pretty much all I have for the intro to this video. Once again, I'd like to thank my buddy who's standing behind the camera, because he's had a lot to do with this car and the aero that's happening to it. My brain did not think of that wing, did not think of the front bumper. I simply just helped assemble it. So big thanks to him. I don't want to call his name out on camera, but it's a Triple Caution Fab. If you guys, I'm sure there's a website or yeah, something along those lines. Go check them out. He makes a lot of cool stuff, and he's got more of a brain than you realize. So, all right, guys. Without further ado, we're gonna get to work, and you guys get to stop and watch this. I'll time lapse some of it, so that way you're not sitting here staring at it. Maybe I'll put some goofy music on the background. Maybe I won't. Funnier parts, I'll make sure that I leave in there, because I'm sure there'll be some hilarious commentary, because my friends. So, all right, guys, we're gonna get to work. Hello.
It's up to you. I mean, it's not huge. Well, it'll do.
Yahtzee.
We might just stack it up and spin the car around. All right, got a welder right behind you. Oh, Lord.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. I'm falling fast, sitting here praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. like all the same tracks. Listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast. Don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart it race. So catch me if I fall. There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart it race. So catch me if I fall. I'm falling fast, sitting here praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling.
DA to it.
Yeah, that's what I have in mind, but my thing fell apart. You like that? Yeah, my sander, I bought a replacement pad for it because it was bad. So whenever we were here getting ready to do the wing, I pulled it out, the pad was rotten, put a brand new pad on it. It must have been sitting in the drawer too long because it just fucking fell apart.
I'll be honest, this is actually probably all we need.
There's a rando screw hole in the bottom of the floor.
What?
There's a rando screw hole, maybe a drain hole back here.
There's a few of them actually.
Midway.
Yep. All right, people of Earth. we have the belly pan done. We're to the point where we're finally doing the diffuser part. In case you're wondering why you have to do that, it's that way the air comes back and it actually does something. Granted, if you just add the diffuser, it would do something normally. It would just do more if you did that. So where we're at is we had tacos, so that was a good thing. This is what we've come up with so far. This is, I would call this the belly pan. I think it's a safe thing to call it. These are 10mm bolts, of course 10 mils, because why not? There's nutsworks behind it that are going into the frame rail. That's a seatbelt bolt, that's why that's there. And it goes all the way up front and connects to the subframe bolt. Rolled a little bit of a lip here. We're not covering this up. Ideally you would, but I'm not comfortable with that because I'd like some of the heat from the engine to escape. Although we might end up cutting some stuff into the hood. There's talks about that whenever I feel brave enough to cut into the hood of the car. So that's where we're at. The next piece we're making is going to go from here all the way back out to the back of the car. That's actually the diffuser. So we just have to start engineering it. I don't know how much this we're actually going to film. I will probably just film the bullet points of this. So that way you guys can just see exactly what we're doing. Once again, I encourage you not to use this as of how to do this. We have been looking up, researching stuff as we go. So I'm pretty excited about how it's coming out so far. And yep, keep watching. Okay, we got updates. To start with, I didn't know this, but apparently we're next door to Little Mexico. So I apologize now for that. Unless you like that music, then hey, fantastic. So what are we doing? That is the piece that is going to be the part of the diffuser. Well, the diffuser, not the guy right here. This thing. And then we also made this bracket, well, that goes up to basically the frame rails that go all the way across that that's going to attach to, and it's going to attach to here as well, and then it's going to attach up front, and then we might make another attachment depending on when we bead roll this, and well, when he bead rolls it. So the other thing, we might be a few beverages. We're gonna call them sandwiches because that's what Mortke calls them. Might be a few sandwiches in. All right, I got updates. Start with the Little Havana has gotten louder. We're kind of debating on jumping the fence, you know, crossing the border. Anyways, so where are we at? We have the beaver tail connected. As you can see, it's not perfect. Leave me alone. I know that doesn't line up perfectly. Whatever, it's fine. That's the top of it. We still have to make the pieces that come down. So, all right, world, or people of Earth, I got updates. Quick and easy. This is going to be it till the end. You can kind of get the idea of what we're going for here. It's riveted in place. There's going to be 5 of them across the back. 6 across the back. And it'll be underneath, and we got to make it a couple extra supports. That'll be it. So the next you'll see will be the end of this when it's a finished product. As you can see, Little Havana is still going on. Well, not you can't see, you can hear. Trust me, we wish we hadn't. In case you're wondering, there's a Mexican version of Achy Breaky Heart. Oh no! On the plus side, it's done. It's 13 hours in the making. We are both very tired. Surprisingly enough, both of us are mostly sober. Surprisingly, how'd that happen? So, it's a shame. I don't know how it happened. But as you can see, there it is in all of its glory. If you look underneath, now, once again, if you all kill me on this, like completely grill me on comments, well, y'all can just deal. Yes, I know that it's supposed to be all the way across from frame rail to frame rail to be ideal. It's also supposed to have side skirts to be ideal. I'm gonna be honest, it's not gonna happen. This is the end of the aero package of this car. We have done enough work. I think we have probably close to 60 hours in doing the wing, the front bumper, the splitter, and then the diffuser. And you guys really haven't, well, yes, well, whatever. I'll take you around and show you. So the other thing is we used an entire, how wide was it, like 8, it wasn't 8 foot.
The plywood?
No, not the plywood, the aluminum.
Oh, it was 4 by 10 or 12.
Yeah, 4 by 12 foot sheet of plywood, or plywood.
Aluminum.
Aluminum. Told you I'm tired, and I still have a 2-hour ride home to make all that. So in case y'all are wondering, so here is the front splitter. We did not film that because I had a bunch of people at my shop that day, and it really wasn't conducive. So here, there's little pieces that we're gonna be, I'll just put a short of what they look like after. That way it doesn't look like just a hole we cut in the bumper. So I apologize again for little Havana behind me, but it happens. So in the meantime, this is where I'm gonna cut it. We have to also, the fun part will be if it wasn't dark outside, I'd film it. Trying to load this car back on the trailer with all the aero stuff because getting it off was a challenge enough. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this here. Like I said at the beginning of this video, assuming it actually makes it on the video and I don't edit it out or something hasn't happened. Those of you who give me a Patreon subscription or whatever you want to call it, donation, X that, go to Lemons of Love and make a donation of any kind if you're able to. I get money's tight nowadays, so if you can't, no worries. But that's what I would prefer because it's something very near and dear to my heart as of late. So in the meantime, take care. Life's too short. Get out and have fun. Thanks, guys.